Welcome to the lodge at Malibou Lake. My name is JC and I am the Director of Client Relations, and I'm going to give you a tour. Come on. The two main places where people do ceremony are one with the lake in the background, because there's a lake in the background. Also, these two trees, which we have nicknamed Grandma and Grandpa, look really beautiful with arches between them. These big trees will shade half of the lawn from about 3 o'clock in the afternoon on. So if you do want the lake in the background and it's hot, we can always scoot you back to the back side of the lawn in the shade and you'll still get the lake in the background. It makes a really beautiful photo. This is our front porch. A lot of people will put a welcome table here, possibly refreshments, guest table, and then again, we'll use this area for cocktail hour. We'll do cocktail hour here, lawn, library bar. This area can get set however you want. We have this porch furniture included, but you're also welcome to bring in whatever you'd like. This area does enclose, so all of these curtains will enclose it. There are windows, so there's still a pretty view, but we can keep this room warm and dry in case of cold or rain. We have 6 of these high top tables with stools. They can again be set here, lawn, library bar. I also have 2 of the bistro tables with stools that can be placed wherever. And let's go into the library bar. This is the library bar. This area will get set with liquor bottles, glassware, flowers, any custom signage you have. Our bartenders and staff will set everything up for you and of course do service throughout the evening. This room is right next to the kitchen for service and is full of all sorts of antiques, photos of Malibou Lake in the heyday, and all sorts of fun things that we've picked up literally all over the country. And it's just kind of a great place to be. This is the ballroom. It can be customized to follow your layout and design. The ceiling is sound fabric, so we can handle some volume and it sounds really nice and rich. I have 18 of the farmhouse tables. The X-back chairs are also included. I also have 22 rounds. They do require linens, which you'll have to bring in with all sorts of other textures and pretty things you want to bring in to make the room yours. A lot of the time we see Sweetheart table over here. We have a couple of different tables you can choose from, seating options, upholstered chairs, X-back chairs. We've got some cool black Windsor chairs that are available. But the Sweetheart table doesn't have to go here. I've also seen it in front of the fireplace or floating in the room. Basically, this room is yours to do with what you want. The fireplace does work, so we'll have that on depending on season. And depending on guest count, we might have this little lounge area here for you. A lot of the time we have dance floor in the center, but I've also seen it in front of the fireplace or just on the entrance. We have 3 main bathrooms in the ballroom. Men's room, ladies' room with 3 stalls and a full-length mirror. And over here we have an ADA accessible restroom. There's also a changing table, phone charging station, and coat rack. So those are all accessible. There are also another couple restrooms outside that are more easily accessible during ceremony. We have 3 different dressing rooms available for you, the blue room, pink room, and green room. Feel free to bring in snacks and drinks and whatever you love. The blue room is full of old pictures from the 20s on of Malibou Lake through the years. And in case you aren't seeing each other before ceremony, we do have big security. So we'll have these pulled so that you can surprise each other with a first look. My pink room is here, and again, we'll have it ready with ice, water, napkins, plates. It's super pretty and fun on Instagram and beautiful in pictures. And the light kind of streams in right before ceremony. It's really special. And then we also have the green room. A lot of people use this for hair and makeup, and then the pink room for putting on the dress and drinking champagne, but this also works really well for babysitting or stashing in-laws, or I've even seen bands use it as a green room. Photographers love this area for first looks, pictures with bridal and groom party, and of course, photos with your parents. This is another area that photographers love for first looks and family photos. The colors change through the seasons, and it's just another area on the property that I really love.
Hi, I'm Cordelia. I am the owner and executive chef of Chef Cordelia Catering and our exclusive venue, the Lodge at Malibou Lake. I just wanted to talk a little bit about my background and my history in the business, just to give you some insight on our operations here at the Lodge. I went to culinary school in 2003, it was a long time ago. I graduated in 2004, and then I worked in fine dining in New York City for a few years. After I moved back to LA, which is my hometown, I started my catering company in late 2007 and have been catering all kinds of events since then, all over LA. Also some stuff out of town. We do corporate events, we do smaller private events, we do weddings. We've done stuff as far as Palm Springs, San Francisco, Santa Barbara. But for the most part, we're LA based, and our kitchen is here at the Lodge in Agoura. A little bit more background, even before I was a chef, I worked in production, in film production, in art department, and also as a producer, which really sort of gears you up for handling a lot of different types of situations, which has been helpful. And so part of what I wanted to do when we took over this space in late 2017 was to really make it a really special place that really honors the unique history of Malibou Lake. And so we did that with all of our furnishings and the food that we make, the sort of setting that we've created. The natural beauty was all here. This gorgeous building, which was completed in 1936, was here, but we brought in all of the, the sofas, the tables, the chairs, all the ambiance. We furnished the dressing suites upstairs, which are super fun. We entirely furnished the library bar, which is one of our most special spaces. People really love to hang out in there, and it's a great spot for photos. In terms of my food, I would say that it's a very California approach to cuisine. I am fine dining trained. I grew up traveling the world. I use a lot of different ingredients from around the world. I have sort of a lot of tools in my toolbox, if you will. But for the most part, we really like to make food that at its core is delicious, which sounds silly, but it's true. It doesn't matter what it looks like on the plate if it doesn't taste great. So that is a huge sort of core value of my company and of our food. I hope that you can join us for a tasting sometime. We do monthly tastings at the Lodge, and you can always check out all the pictures of food on our Instagram, Chef Cordelia, also our website, chefcordelia.com, as well as on the Lodge. Malibou Lake Lodge is our Instagram and also our website as well. And shoot us an email if you have any questions, and hope to meet you soon. Thanks.